alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, guys, this is just a very quick blog. Um, Again, Trump, I guess he's demanding funding for this wall, this border wall that he's looking to prop up um, um, with the borders that they're sharing with Mexico. And anyway, at any rate, most of you who are subscribed to the science distribution list, you'll be privy to the fact that this border wall is in fact being raised to keep the Americans in rather than the Mexicans out. Um, it's again just a dialectic, and the synthesis is to ensure that they put up a barbed wire wall, an electrocuted one, which keeps the American citizens in with what they've got in mind. They're set to um, take down the House of Cards concerning the economy as well as the infrastructure of the country. What we're going to imminently witness is with the threat of the government shutdown, which is deliberate and manufactured, by the way. It's an inside job, all of this is. And Mattis resigning, the defense minister, I shared that with you guys today, subhanAllah. It's all deliberate, and like we said, we're going to witness a winter war. And what we'll witness soon is a EMP attack on the United States of America. We'll also witness an attack on the UK. Wallahu alam, what sort of form that attack will take. Very likely a chemical attack in the possibly the underground in London or somewhere within the infrastructure in terms of the motorway. We're going to witness the anarchy as well that they've got staged for the UK. I wanted to isolate these two events specifically for this particular vlog, otherwise we'll go on quite a bit. You're aware of what's happening everywhere else, subhanAllah. It seems that what we've outlined in the science forecast for 2018 back in 2017 and what's already been outlined in the science PDF since 2016, subhanallah, we're here now, and it's about to unfold in Syria with Turkey going in with their troops and the United States exiting with theirs. Now it's very much like if it was analogous to anything, then think about when a tsunami is coming, the ocean's water, they retract quite a distance where you just see stretch of landmass which has been exposed, and then there's a huge wave that comes back in. That's exactly what we're going to witness, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best in Syria. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our brothers and sisters there, but also off the back of Erdogan, which I've certainly impressed on our beloved ulama ikram for the longest time now, and urged caution concerning this individual. 99.9% reoccurring. The Ummah have been lulled into believing that this particular individual is in fact a poster child and a hero for Muslims. My position has been, and I hope inshallah ta'ala that I'm wrong, but it still continues to be, and I'm resolute concerning which, is that Erdogan is in fact playing for the other side, and he's a controlled dialectic, the purpose of which, and he's going to be the biggest move Iblis Lanatullah is making against the Ummah, especially so the Muslim Ummah, in order to prop up the Great Israeli Project. He's going to be pivotal to help manufacture the passages of Ezekiel 38 and 39. What we're going to witness globally are manufactured seismic events, huge earthquakes, huge volcanic eruptions. We'll witness meteorites, asteroids falling from the sky. Now, you might ask, well, how are they going to do that? I mean, maybe perhaps they have got technology where they can induce seismic activity, they can possibly cause fissures, yes, they can manipulate the weather and flood land masses, compromise the integrity of the land and cause liquefaction of land. All of these are in the realm of possibility, but how are they going to stage these asteroids and meteorites? Now, those of you who've been subscribing, subhanAllah, especially again, my mukhatib with the ulama ikram in this particular exchange, is that you be aware that I've archived quite a bit of content supporting that. That A, they can create the illusion of um, meteorites and asteroids actually falling from the sky. We'll talk about this some other time, inshallah ta'ala, when I do have an opportunity and some time to myself. Um, and also that there are right now, due to this binary system that's arrived, it has got other debris with it. It's got other um, um, uh, comets and asteroids with it, a huge tail of it, subhanallah. And quite a lot of that is being captured above the Earth's atmosphere due to its the gravitational pull between the two. And they're almost like now satellites, smaller moons, debris that are being hidden from us using occulting lenses, smoke mirrors, and other technological devices that they have in their arsenal. Now, all they have to do is very easily steer above our atmosphere those particular asteroids, meteorites, and then just using, which they have already weaponized space, using nuclear detonating devices, blow them up and have them rain into our atmosphere. What you would have essentially, seemingly, something that looks biblical, right? Subhanallah, that you've got fire and brimstone falling from the heavens. And this is part of Ezekiel. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot happening, and the whole purpose behind that, when this happens in Syria, was this war, a multi-fronted war globally is going to be occurring at the same time. Also, you're going to see a nuclear detonation back here on Earth. Wallahu alam, where, if I was betting man, we're going to see one very likely in Iran, where they will attack Iran. Iran will retaliate and attack Saudi Arabia, the neighboring country, the easiest target that they've got. We'll see huge amounts of civilian casualties there, subhanAllah. It seems Iran will be and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, the black banners from the east, referred to in hadith. But um, we're going to, maybe possibly Japan is going to be attacked as well by North Korea. But also what we're going to see is that maybe perhaps they'll attribute the attack on the UK or the USA to North Korea or Iranian sleeper cells. Wallahu alam, we'll just have to see when these events unfold. But understand it's a Hegelian dialectic. So you've got the synthesis, the antithesis, the thesis, and the synthesis is the outcome that they're looking for, subhanAllah, right? And they're working towards. Unfortunately, we're sleepwalking through all of this. We're going to see a huge tsunami scale into New York and the States, and that's going to be again achieved and manufactured using a nuclear detonation below sea level. They've already done the beta test. What we witnessed recently in Indonesia, I believe, and what we witnessed a while ago in Malaysia, where there was a subhanallah, 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 one mosque standing alone amongst the rubble. That also, if I again was a better man, was a beta test, and it wasn't a natural event. It wasn't from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. It was in fact manufactured by the shayateen, and it was a beta test, right? So they were creating these waves, which the science behind that is pretty straightforward. Again, I've provided you ample content to support that particular claim as well, subhanAllah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. We're living very interesting times. What's happening right now in Syria is equally interesting. You've seen the market slump. What you've had is a sequence of events where we've seen the manufactured fires in California, paradise burning, and then followed that. It's like multiple disasters. Then you've got the extreme snow right now, followed by what I understand to be is going to be a EMP attack on the United States. All of this is manufactured. They want to bring down the United States and at the same time go out to war globally. The synthesis of that is going to be the baton being handed over to Israel and then building the third temple and also expanding their reign to the Greater Israeli Project and the borders and boundaries that come with that, subhanAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect and guide us, grant us the ability to um, um, see exactly what is happening and wake us up from a comatose state and condition. It's very very unfortunate that we're in this condition. Um, None of it's been seen. Oh, by the way, by when they do this detonation, you're also this nuclear detonation, or whichever country they're going to stage a false extraterrestrial contact that's going to come with that. We see the 7 years of tribulation, followed by the arrival of the Dajjal. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect and guide us. Jazakallahu khairan wa ahsanu jaza for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.